app that I've created, web app that I've created on Figma called Cluecose Plus, which helps people who've been recently diagnosed with diabetes understand what affects their blood glucose levels. So I'll just walk you through the app. So we have a dashboard UI design because it's a very data-dense website, so we needed a way to display this visually to new users. You just scroll down like that, and you can swipe across your monitor, which will show you where your blood glucose is currently at. And then if you click on these dots, inside dots, it will tell you your blood glucose levels beginning to rise as you've added the carbohydrate. This helps users understand what affects their blood glucose level, and it also offers you a timer for when it expects that it might become into like dangerous levels of blood glucose. So you can set a timer like this, and it will go to like 2 hours and tell you what time the alarm is expected to set off. And then here it said that like you've inputted a bike ride, so this is what's bringing your blood glucose levels down. This again helps people understand why certain activity affects their blood glucose levels, because different types of exercise can affect you in different ways. Again, it's telling you that you're experiencing a hyperglycemia, so it tells you like what you might want to do. Over here we have your average blood glucose levels in the past 24 hours to help you sort of understand if you're like running high in the hole or running a bit low, and again helps you sort of tailor your insulin levels or like inputting sugars. And to save space, because obviously this is a very data dense site, I've used flip cards, so like this, and then it will take you to a further site on hypoglycemia or hyperglycemias. If you'd like to input information such as your blood glucose levels, inputting carbohydrates or insulin, you just click over here, and then the blood glucose level, which is sort of the hero graphic, retracts to allow room for the blood glucose level. And you just input it, and there's a progress bar across the top, and then you tell it you want millimoles, and then it will give you a toast notification here saying that blood glucose level has been input, because I feel like you need the responsive design that tells you you've inputted something. And then again, much a similar way, having sort of a similar UI makes the user feel familiar and sort of helps them navigate the site easier, even if this is the first time they've used it. So if I was to input food, and it might be a pain au chocolat, and then it will tell you how much information, how much carbohydrates are in it. Also, I found from my user testing, many diabetics don't know if it's like a fast-acting carbohydrate or a slow-acting carbohydrate, which will change how early they need to administer medicine or insulin. So this would tell them it's a fast-acting carbohydrate, so it would suggest taking insulin 30 minutes before to avoid spikes in blood glucose levels. Then here you just tick that you'd also like to administer the 9 millimoles of insulin, because it works on your ratio of carbohydrates to insulin that you can input. So this is a 1:4 ratio. You just tap that, click next, and you get another notification telling you it's successfully been added. And these all work in very similar ways, the insulin in much the same way. I'd later like to expand the website to include further information about how you can control your diabetes, but this is just a prototype for now, and it's definitely something I'd like to continue doing in the future. And I found Figma to be a really great tool, and it's something that I'm going to practice a lot more. But thank you for watching.